Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Hangar Studios Flight 713. Today's flight time will be about 1 hour and 13 minutes following takeoff. The content creator of this flight is Captain Godwin Grimm, and this is your favorite developer, B4 Gunner. Please make sure that your seat back is in the upright position, your tray table is closed, and your seatbelt is fastened. We recommend that you continue to fasten your seatbelt while seated during the flight. Also refrain from using any electronic devices during takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Your cooperation will be much appreciated. If there is anything we can do for you, please let us know. We wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
Oh shit, sorry. I inhaled that coffee just right there. What a way to start. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome everybody. I just inhaled coffee. You'd think after 50 some odd years I'd figure out how to drink something without swallowing it the wrong way. So things are a little bit odd here. You can tell us what height we were going up to. Yeah, I didn't do that, did I? Get in the plane. 18,000. To 18,000. Everything's go on the rocket launch at the moment. So in about 20-25 minutes, I'm going to check and see if it's up, and if it is, we'll put it in the corner of the screen tonight. God damn it. How are we doing? Everything working good? Looks like everything's working. I'll have the radar on. And my flight plan on flight plan. I don't want radar either. We're just going to leave it. We're going to leave it. And go. Whenever you're ready, Mrs. TPHI. Give it hell. I think I'm in takeoff config. Yep. This seems like 0. I know brakes on. I got a bunch of shit on. What are you doing? Oh, I'm getting out there in airplane. Don't tell me don't take off. I'm going to do it anyway. Come on, plane. Pick up your speed. And we are a little heavy. Got a full load of fuel in our beast. Nose down, get some speed up. I did check, I can rebroadcast the SpaceX feed without fear of getting a copyright mark check thing. So that's a thing. Alright, plane. We're gonna get around here and read what our errors are. I'm pretty sure they're down here at fuel pumps. Stall heater. Ignition's still on. Take care of most of them. There's that big old mine. Go over on the way in. Get down to brass tacks here and start getting her up in the air. Autopilot, flight director, nav mode. Flight level change to 18,000. Should be good. Very much good. This doesn't have throttles, so we're good. Once we get up there, we'll put our VNav on. There we go. We locked up the GPS. Beautiful. Let's check out some Outback tonight. Next week's aircraft vote, you can choose any twin engine I have. Got to be twin engine though. with the exception of the ones we've already used. So, and this is twin engines. I got the 337 PA44, the two Piper twins. I got the 414. I got a lot of twin engines. But the 310, it's a new one. So we have some good ones to choose from. No, I don't know what the stall height inhibitor is, but I have no idea where it's at. I think it's down here. Oh, those are batteries. I don't know where it is here. It's not like I can never find that one. I just leave it on.
Stop.
Well, that wasn't it. That's lights. These landing lights on anymore. Need those. Need those. Don't be taxiing anymore either. I don't even know where to turn it off. I see it on there all the time. Truly have no idea what it is, or where it is, or to shut it off. Have a clue. It's always there. I'm sure it's a button somewhere that I just don't know how to cycle it, shut it off. Where the hell is my plane going? Hey, where the fuck are you going? You just decided to take off and go around in circles. My autopilot shut off and it started going around in circles. That was nice of it. No, it's not gonna. It's still trying to go around in circles. Oh, shut off, damn it! These autopilots worked great after that last update. This one? Pitot heat should always be on. Like almost forever. It should almost always be on. Whatever. It's almost like a mandatory thing to turn on. 30 minutes. Cool. I can't get my freaking autopilot to do dick. Very Kaufman's, I know it. It's not Pitot heat. Pitot or Pitot, depending on where you're from. That's what it says. There's right on it. Autopilot. Nav mode. Oh, you're not still not picking it up, are you? Where the fuck is this plane going? Well, maybe we do this the hard way. It's not following the GPS at all. Hold on. pick it up no matter what I do. Stupid autopilot is not going to pick up that line. What a piece of shit. It worked fine the last couple flights. Doesn't want to work tonight. Just wants to climb in circles. This plane is stupid. Alright, plane, we're going to try one more thing. I should have done it from there. Do it from here. It's easier. If you're going to be stupid on me, we'll do it this way. Yeah, it should be working fine right now. I'm close enough to the line, it should be working 100%. It's not, because it's a piece of shit. Oh, you're not going to do that, I wanted to do it. I wanted to tell it direct to there from here. So it would do it all the way.
Stall.
Ah, fuck you, I just stalled it.
Stall.
Fucking
Stall.
fighting with the thing.
Stall.
Alright, we got it. Stupid plane. Fighting with the autopilot.
Airspeed, 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 airspeed.
Yeah, airspeed. I already got it down. Shut up. Garbage autopilot. Busy fighting with the autopilot. Pay attention to flying the plane. Let me bring this one back up. At least this one will tell me my heading that I want it set for. $213. Now why isn't that fucking moving? Oh, there's a blue one down there. For altitude. I love playing with this thing. That fucking thing. Gotta rip around to 213. There we go. Heading mode. Autopilot on. Flight level change. Where are you going, plane? What the fuck? Thing's going for the sky. Look at it. What a piece of shit. Get your ass down. Yeah, that thing's working properly. Holy shit. Look at this thing. Yeah, that's not working the way it's supposed to. We're definitely keeping the pillows in there. We lost the pillows in the stall. How come you're still climbing straight up? Why are you? That's 18,000. It's like still like, is my CG like totally all the way on the ass of the plane? For some reason. Let's hope the rocket launch goes better than this. Oh, they're loading fuel, the prop load. I can see the smoke rolling out of her. Or not smoke, but just the fog. This is all pretty cool, pretty countryside out here. Oh, Mighty, you've missed a great start. My airplane's gone batshit. It's stalled. I almost crashed it. The autopilot's trying to fly in circles. The autopilot just tried to climb enough to make it stall. Yeah, it's behaving so nicely tonight. Yeah, the autopilot in this thing's just taking a puke. Doesn't want to work right at all. Not even close. There was a lot of fog you had there. I was trying to comment on it. So your comments are off that the fog is like all messed. Having this much fog and rain at this time of year is like insane. It should be lake effect snow, not fog. And I'm all socked in with fog with the river too. Can't see shit. There's Icarus, TBM, Sean Dale, TPHI, Reaper. I shot a video. It's like, it's bonkers. Should be like a 2 to 3 feet of lake effect snow. "15 minutes prior to launch, it says the thing will go live. And I'm watching the countdown over there. So as soon as it starts to go live, we'll try to pop it up in the corner. Keep the fingers crossed I can make it work. I had it working early. Hope it works better than this autopilot. Get the hell out of the plane. Are these dry river beds, or are they full-time rivers most of the time? They're small. Looks like Microsoft decided to make what I thought was rivers. The Outback's like all just giant desert, isn't it? Anybody that's been out there? It's just like one giant desert all the way across the middle of the country. That's why everybody lives on the outskirts all the way around. Kind of like the only reason for Alice Springs is this giant rock and a giant satellite tracking station and military station. Tracking celestial objects in the southern hemisphere. Hey, Colonel Indiana Longnuts. Just had to say your name. like I got the slowest plane out here. And a broken autopilot. I wish God I was making the kind of money they're making over there on this NASA spaceflight stream. Holy shit. They make more on one of these Falcon launches, one of these Falcon Heavy launches, than I make all year in one night. It's insane the money they make with that. One night some guy did like 250 memberships. I have spaceflight now on 24K watch. Okay. NASA spaceflight's got 880 or 88 or 8, no, that's a subscriber. 26,000 watching there. It's like insane. Oh shit, I broke it. No, don't break it, you dumbass. I'm just gonna watch. I'm watching that countdown timer so I can watch the timer so I can check Twitter to make sure it's gonna be up over there. That's the only place SpaceX, well, it's kind of obvious they own fucking Twitter. That's the only place they stream their live streams anymore. The rocket launch is only streamed over on Twitter now, which is a pain in the ass. Twitter's kind of hard to find anything on. There we go. We got it. It's up. Their stream is up. Let's see if I can do this.
And the SpaceX team for a record-breaking year.
Alright, we gotta get that.
Now today's mission marks the second time the
X-37B
orbital test vehicle
I'm working on it.
will take
Look
flight
at
on
this.
the SpaceX launch vehicle. Some of you may recall the first flight on Falcon 9 back in September of 2017, in which OTV-5 spent a record 780 days in orbit,
not
breaking
the one
the
it's
vehicle's
not the
own
page I want.
endurance record. Here's a closer look at today's payload.
Hold on. Now do we have the right one? No, now I gotta make it full screen. Hold on. I'm gonna have this figured out in a minute. Are we good? Do we have the picture? Yeah, the big Falcon Heavy. The 3-core booster. We can restream the Falcon stuff without a copyright hit. So, can you all see the picture? Somebody? Nobody? Thank you. Oh, I gotta get ready to make the turn. Oh, I see you got a pink airplane picture now.
For those of you following along, you'll know that we stood down from our initial launch attempt for this mission on Sunday, December 10th due to bad weather. On our second attempt the following day, during the count, our teams reviewed data related to system checkouts, which resulted in a no-go condition and decision to stand down from launch that
Yeah, then they had a
evening.
problem with
We
the
rolled the
engine.
vehicle back to
Or
our
not the
hangar
engine,
at
problem
Launch
with the
Complex
plane.
39A in Florida to be able to further assess data and address any issues. And during this time, the payload remained healthy and all systems are go for an on-time on-site liftoff tonight. Weather is also looking great for today's T0. Today's flight will be on the Falcon Heavy that you see there on your screen. This is essentially 3 Falcon 9 rockets strapped together, which means that it can carry much.
Could you imagine if they could do with that big one they've got now? Strap 3 of those together?
And Mars as well.
That would be
Like
insane.
The Falcon 9 Falcon Heavy is a 2-stage launch vehicle. The big difference is that the Falcon Heavy first stage is comprised of 3 cores, and Falcon 9 has
Yeah, well, I have to go
only
with
one.
SpaceX Lives. I
Falcon
can't
Heavy
put
has
there.
28 engines total. Each one of those.
I can't go with anybody else, so I have to go
cores
with
has
SpaceX.
9 M1D engines, making for a total of 27
But
engines.
it's a
across all
launch
3
window
boosters.
tonight.
You
It's
can
like a
see there on
10-minute
your
launch
screen.
window. They can be on any
The
side of it.
28th engine is a Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage and will power the payload to its separation orbit. Now, altogether, the Merlin 1D engines at the base of Falcon Heavy produce 5 million pounds of thrust. which
5
is
million
equal
pounds
to
of thrust.
18 747s at takeoff. And in fact, the engines produce so much power that we don't run them all at full thrust all at once until after liftoff. About 2.5 minutes into flight, the 2 side boosters will separate from the center core and come back to Earth for near simultaneous landings at Landing Zone 1 and Landing Zone 2 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. This will be the 5th launch and landing of these Falcon Heavy side boosters, which previously supported USSF 44.
I've heard it just fast here. Hold my beer. Yeah, because we're going to go from 0 to 17,000 miles an hour in 8 minutes.
The center core will keep firing for about 90 seconds before shutting down its engines and then perform a standard stage separation from the second stage. We will not be attempting to land our center core today. For those of you looking closely, this is why you don't see any landing legs or grid fins on the center core. And moving towards the top
They lost
of the
one
vehicle,
after they landed it
once
the other day. It was
first
their
and
booster
second
that had
stage
flown
separate, the
19
second
times.
stage
On the
will
way
propel
back
our
in,
payload
it
to its
fell over.
intended orbit. At our
The
customer's
bad wind and
request, we will
seas,
not
and it
be
tipped
showing
over.
views of stage 2, so immediately after the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage fires up, we'll be
One of their
directing
oldest
all of our
boosters.
attention to the landing of our side boosters. Now, above the second stage is where our payload is safely enclosed inside of the fairing. The fairing protects the payload from aerothermal loads, heating, and contamination during ascent. Once we reach the vacuum of space, we will jettison the fairing as the second stage continues on its journey to orbit. We
Second
will be
stage is up.
attempting to recover
We're now in
the fairing
orbit.
halves today with our
Stabilizers
recovery
up.
vessel Doug.
Running perfect.
And at T
right, I won't sing.
10 minutes and 8 seconds, the SpaceX team continues to count down towards our 8th operational Falcon Heavy launch and 9th overall since taking flight in a demonstration test flight back in February of 2018. All systems are a go. Before we began the webcast, the SpaceX launch director polled the members of the launch team and got a go for propellant loading and launch. And we are currently loading propellant on all 3 first stage boosters as well as the second stage. You may be able to hear some of the live rocket sounds from our launch pad. Those pops and hissing sounds that you hear
Pops and hissing.
are from propellant loading, as well as the launch mount and strong back that the propellant is flowing through. Falcon Heavy uses 2 propellants. One is a refined form of kerosene called RP1, or Rocket Propellant 1. That's our fuel. The other is our oxidizer, which is liquid oxygen, or commonly called LOX. An oxidizer is a type of chemical that releases oxygen to mix with fuel and allows it to burn.
I'm afraid to
Liquid
hit the
oxygen is chilled well below its boiling
nav
point
button.
so that it has a much greater
And
amount
fly
of
around in
mass
circles
per
again.
volume, which basically means that we can load more of it into the rocket. As a fun fact, the Saturn V first stage flown from this very pad on the moon missions also used liquid oxygen.
The one you were
and
watching was
kerosene.
daytime?
In addition to
Oops.
these 2 propellants,
You're watching one of the fake
we
ones
also
on there?
use the chemical T-tech
I can't
or
believe people get away with that. They name it
triethylfluorine
SpaceX
as an ignition
and-
source.
and
The
put in
combustion of
extra
RP1
characters,
and liquid oxygen is
and
what
that
makes
they
the
have
rocket
thousands.
go
They
or
pay for
fly,
thousands
and
of
it's
subs
the
so they can
T-tech that
monetize
sets
it,
the
and then they
match
run
to the
fake
propellant
shit on
mix.
it, or old ones on it all day until they
Today's
get caught and
mission
shut
is
down.
for
But
the
in the
US
meantime, they
Space
make a
Force
fortune.
and is being overseen by Space Systems Command, or SSC.
Center core RP1 load is complete.
Space Systems Command is the U.S. Space Force's field command responsible for acquiring and delivering
Sorry, I'm
resilient
inside
capabilities
so much right
and
now, but I
groundbreaking
have to
technologies
make
to protect
that-
our nation's strategic advantage
Make the
in
turn.
and from space. For more on the SSC, let's take a listen.
I don't care about the Space Force and all that crap. Just launch the thing.
The ultimate high ground has no ground.
The ultimate high ground's the moon.
The satellites in orbit around our planet provide the critical infrastructure we use to defend and protect the security and prosperity of this world we all share. But space is no longer a benign environment. Adversaries and near-peer nations are actively working to dominate the most critical battleground of our day. At Space Systems Command, the time to act is now. The race is on.
Our adversary is out there. They are going to work every day, trying to work harder, smarter, faster than us. But we are making sure that that does not happen.
The Guardians, airmen, and partners of Space Systems Command are working with unstoppable urgency
There, it just
to innovate
switched.
and act now.
Now let's see if
Delivering
Nav gonna pick it up
solutions to emerging
properly.
threats, creating resilient space architectures we can all rely on, especially during times of crisis and conflict.
The fight that happens tonight
Probably not.
can happen tomorrow. It can
Nav
happen
mode
in
is
a couple
toast.
of years, but we need to start
We'll see if it
thinking
picks it
now,
up or
and
not.
that's exactly what we're doing.
For Space Systems Command, working faster.
Get to watch the
means breaking
commercial for the U.S.
status quo,
Space Force.
exploiting existing space architectures and capabilities in creative new ways. Working with
Oh, it might
commercial
pick up.
industry,
Let's stay on course.
innovators and tech startups, and allied nations to exploit, buy, and build. To deliver better, faster, and more affordably.
We can rebuild them. We have the technology.
Advancing the space architecture that we
Bigger,
have there right
better,
now, making
faster,
sure that it's optimal,
stronger.
making sure that we get new space architecture set up, prototyping, experiments to ensure that we can outpace the enemy tomorrow.
To maintain our lead in space, Space Systems Command has embraced a new culture, empowering its people.
The hell
to
was
race
my plane
forward,
doing? Going past
speak
it, and it's going
up,
to come
and
back
connect
onto
with
it.
industry
It didn't make
in
it proper.
unprecedented new ways.
Our people are agile. They continue our partnerships. They are working.
Oh, come on, shut up and
day
launch the
after
rocket.
day
Get back
in
to the
order
rocket. I'd
contribute
rather
to
watch
the
the rocket
big war
than
fighter
listen to your promo shit.
Space is a team sport. We have to work together to provide integrated, resilient.
I'm grumpy tonight.
Speed in order to fight through any contingency.
I am 100% grumpy tonight.
Space Systems Command is moving fast to maintain U.S. superiority in space. Running a marathon.
Look at this GPS. Going back and forth across the line.
Acting boldly.
Doesn't want to settle down.
At every level to make space work for us all. At Space Systems Command, space starts here.
We'll get outside and see what happens for a while. A
At
little bit
T
windy.
minus 4 minutes and 45 seconds, all systems are currently a go for an on-time liftoff. Next up, the trusted structure next to
One of my
the
trips to
vehicle,
Florida, I
which is known
was
as the Strongback, will
in
begin to
Georgia,
retract away from the vehicle
and they were
as
going to be launching a
preparation
Falcon 9 in
for
the morning.
liftoff.
And I left the motels and timed it so that when it would go off, it would be right out my windshield.
Now you can see on your
I
screen
was on my way down to
just
pick up
below
a
the
race
fairing
car.
around
And
the second stage
I timed it so it was right up the
platforms,
front windshield of the
and
truck
they're
after watching
starting
launch
to
that way
slowly open up.
from the
Once
highway.
they are fully open, then the TE can begin to recline away from the vehicle. And the vehicle is nearly fully loaded with propellants and will complete at T-minus 2 minutes. And there you can see on your screen those clamp arms are
It's just a
opening
little
up there.
Dorito delivered to
The
the
range
IFR.
is green and ready to support.
Oh, it's that little
Weather
rocket
is
ship. Nobody knows what the hell they
90%
take up
go
in it.
for
They did take up
T0, so
Airborne launch float is complete.
they did take up some non-military payloads
very
in
great
it. One,
news with the
some
weather.
seeds.
If for some reason
Trying
we
to
do
grow
not
seeds.
launch today, we do have a backup opportunity tomorrow around
Zero
the same
G.
time. And there you can see on your screen, the clamp arms are now
This time
fully
it's going
open,
way up
so
to
that TE to the right of the
geostationary
vehicle that you see there,
orbit. Or at
to the
least
right
that's
of the
why it's
fairing, is beginning
got the
to
3
very
rockets.
slowly
They're really pushing it way up there.
move away from the vehicle. Additionally,
TY launch float is complete.
Additionally, it is worth noting that at the request of our customer, we will again not be showing views of the payload, so we will be ending the webcast just after Falcon Heavy side boosters make their way back to land on landing zone 1 and landing zone 2 around the T+8 minute mark into flight.
It had coded secret messages to make them be more secret.
Center core launch float is complete.
Well,
And we just heard that
it's
call
funny
out.
because amateur people on the ground track it everywhere it goes.
Just heard that call out that the center core liquid oxygen loading is complete. That concludes all first stage vehicle propellant loading. We are still loading liquid oxygen on the second stage, and that should conclude at the T-minus 2 minute mark, which will also conclude all propellant loading for Falcon Heavy.
So throwing away the center booster because it's going to take every ounce of fuel to get that little space plane up to the high orbit that's going to.
You can also see these white clouds on your screen. This is normal. This is us just venting out the boiled off liquid oxygen at the liquid.
Stage 2 launch load is complete.
And there's that call out that stage 2 LOX load is complete. That concludes propellant loading on Falcon Heavy.
She's full, couple million pounds of fuel.
Again, those white clouds that you see around the vehicle are normal. That's us venting out the liquid oxygen that has boiled off of the liquid surface out into the ambient air. Once that cold liquid oxygen meets that warm ambient air, it basically condenses, just as you would see.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of
condensing
nothing
around
out
a
here.
cold
It
glass
just looks
bar.
like the U.S. and desert where
The
they
next
drive all
event
over the
coming up
place.
will be Falcon Heavy in startup. That's at the T-minus 1 minute mark.
Ground gas, okay.
There looks like some houses out here. There
And
is.
now that we have finished the propellant loading, we are also
People who don't
clearing
want to live
out
by
the
anybody
liquid
else, probably
oxygen line
farmers.
on that transporter rector, and that's why
Ranchers
you see a
come
little bit
down.
more of those white clouds there on your screen.
Yeah, there's a road.
And at the T-minus 1 minute mark, Falcon Heavy will be in startup. This is an autonomous vehicle, so the internal flight computers will take over the launch countdown.
Awesome, Audi.
Falcon Heavy is on startup.
Then startup.
Great news, there's that call out. That Falcon Heavy is in startup. Now just waiting for the final call from the launch director.
Go for launch.
This is the mission director. Go for launch.
There it is.
And great news with that call out. All systems are go for launch of Falcon Heavy with USSF-52.
Kind of a anime style. Pink up on this one. Oh, baby, let's go. Six. Why do we always count back just in 10?
3, 2, 1.
Why not 5? Why not 15? Light the candle. It's moving. Look at that son of a bitch go. I want to go down there for a landing. Launch and landing when they do the double flybacks. It's got incredible. 4 sonic booms all once. So short 1, 2, and then 2. Look at that son of a bitch go.
Our telemetry.
At T plus 50 seconds into Falcon Heavy's flight.
That's what somebody needs to program into the sim. You go to by Kennedy Space Center, you see a Falcon 9 go up like once or twice a day.
OTB-7 out to space.
Watch one go up.
Now we are coming up on max Q here in a few seconds.
It's randomly every day.
Max Q.
And great call out there. We have passed through max Q. That is the point of peak mechanical stress on the vehicle. We've now passed through that. So we do have a few events coming up here.
We're going into space.
That will be booster engine cutoff, or BECO, separation of the side boosters, followed
There's a
by
grand on your
separation
chair down
of
High
the
Street.
startup, and then the center core
You see
main
how
engine
fast we
cutoff.
get John going down the street? We might be able to hook you up with a little engine running nitromethane.
BECO, side booster separation, that will be the separation from the center core. The center core will continue to carry stage 2 with the payload until it shuts down its engines with MECO and performs a standard stage separation like you see on a Falcon 9. And there you can see on your screen, on your right-hand screen, some views from the side
Look at
boosters.
that.
And a really awesome view of Falcon Heavy on your left-hand screen with all of those engines burning really
27
brightly.
engines burning all at once.
Coming up on
Then people were
Nico.
worried that they'd have
Nico
trouble with
in the
33.
seconds here.
Do 27 all the time. Yeah, we're not talking about much but rockets tonight, but I didn't want to miss this.
Separation confirmed.
Side booster separation confirmed. See the Falcon Heavy turn upside down. That means that Chris is in control.
And that's
And great news, we were able to also see that live on your screen. Pico.
Sounds like a
side
twin
boosters
Navion.
have separated from the center core, and we have the start
Whoa.
of the boost back burn.
What the hell's that?
Side boosters looking really awesome there on your screen.
Oh, the boost back burns. That's what
Now
you're
side
saying. Okay.
boosters are returning to Florida under the
Center
power
core
of
and the
3
cent-
engines.
with
Coming
its
up
engines
are
on-
a few events in rapid succession.
And then
That will be the conclusion of the side boosters boost back burn, MECO, stage separation of the center core and the second stage, as well as SES-1 for the NVAC engine igniting on the second stage. SES-1 stands for second stage engine startup. And as I mentioned previously, per the request of our customer, we will not be showing second stage views after SES-1. Additionally, our center core or stage 1 is expendable today, so we will not be attempting to recover it.
Did you know Musk
We
got
will
in
be
trouble when he
following
launched
side
his
boosters back to
Tesla
land,
into
so
space when they
continue
first
to stay
tested this
tuned for
thing?
that.
Because he had high def cameras on it, like super high def cameras, and they were all pissed off that you can't legally show photos from space of certain parts of the Earth. Dude, they're all kinds of crazy shit. MVAC's lit. That means we won't see any more of that. That's gone. But the
And there we were also able to
he didn't have
see
permission
your
to, and he just
call-outs for
streamed
side
the
boosters, boost back
the
burns,
pictures, and it showed our
including
ships in the
we had
oceans
MECO
and shit that are
remaining
classified.
above the center
You can see
core,
it all.
as well as stage separation.
They were mad at
We
him.
also heard confirmation that the NVAC engine has ignited.
You're
Now,
supposed to
as we
black out
mentioned
certain
before,
areas.
Separation confirmed.
and great call out there, also a confirmation
Bearing
that
separation's
the fairing
confirmed.
has separated from the second stage.
Don't see the rocket
Again,
anymore.
we'll be attempting to recover those fairing halves
saw the-
when
you'll
they
see
fall
the
back
two
to
ones
Earth
coming back.
using our recovery vessel, Dove.
Trajectory nominal.
I thought they said at the beginning of this it wasn't going to land.
Again,
It wouldn't be
as
going for
I
Doug. The
mentioned
one that's
earlier,
out,
the center
the
core
one later
is
tonight's
not
going for
built
Doug.
to land or be reused. It is expendable, having given its all for the mission. We will say a big thank you to the center core.
Yeah, it's going to splash.
The two side boosters, the boost
Smash
back
no
burns,
pieces.
have completed, and so far the vehicles are on a good trajectory, coming back to land. And again, with successful second engine start 1, that will wrap up our coverage pertaining to the stage, to the second stage. So we'll focus our attention on the side boosters. Now those side boosters are currently on their way back to land. In order to land back on land, we typically have 3 burns.
Center core FTS was saved.
We typically have 3 burns. They've already concluded a boost back burn, which helps them turn back around and head back towards land. The next burn coming up is the entry burn. That's where we'll reignite 3 of the engines on each of those boosters.
That thing
and
is
slow them
nuts.
down
When it's empty,
as they enter back into the
when it
Earth's
lands,
atmosphere.
it can't hover because the engine's too powerful and they can't throttle it down enough.
Now, if we do have successful
So that
landings
they
today, we'll
time
have
it
a
so that
257th and 258th landing
the engine
for
stops the
rocket.
the vertical movement
Those
at
entry
the
burns are
ground.
coming
So
up
it's like
here
an
in about
instantaneous
30
stop.
seconds or so.
Now, how the hell they
And
do that
again,
over
as
the
I
ocean?
mentioned
It can't
earlier, the center core
throttle
will
down
be
enough to
expended.
not hover.
We are
It can't
not
hover.
attempting to recover it today.
That particular the Falcon 9 can't hover, so it's got to zero the engine at the ground. It's crazy.
And the entry burn is coming up here for the side boosters.
Booster entry burn startup.
I take it, is this all black
And there's that
rocks or is
call-out.
there
The
clouds
entry
over this
burns
when they
have
took the
begun
photo?
on the side boosters.
Like shit like this. We need to get
And you can see on
updated
your
satellite
screen-
photos. Place 50 Fiji's
See
Australia.
on your screen, the
Here's some
engines have
pictures.
reignited.
Booster entry burn shut down.
PY FTS was saved.
short
NY
burn.
FTSO saved.
Can't tell if that was black rocks or a whole bunch of clouds.
Those
Satellite
boosters
photos.
just under 20 seconds.
All vehicles are on nominal trajectory.
Great callouts there. All vehicles on nominal trajectories. Now again, we do have one more burn for each of these side boosters coming up.
Look at this shit. You can watch them screaming towards the ground.
Landing burn. It's a single engine burn.
Looks like one of my
for each
landings.
booster.
Oh, there's the landing zone. Go!
And just one engine is powerful enough to slow the vehicles down and safely land back on land. Again, you're targeting landing zone 1 and landing zone 2 for today's landings.
Do we not have video from the left side?
Booster landing burn.
And we heard that call out, and you can
Oh,
see
there it
on your
is.
screen that the engines have reignited.
Landing was deployed.
Let's watch as these side boosters touch down for landing.
Stage 2 of the thermal guidance.
That's bonkers. I mean, just a few years ago, Mr. Science himself, Neil deGrasse Tyson, said that was impossible.
Very excited. We have successfully landed both Falcon Heavy side boosters
There we go.
on landing zone 1 and landing zone 2. With these two side boosters, this marks the 257th and 258th overall successful
All right,
landing
we're gonna shut that
of
off.
an orbital class rocket. And with successful confirmation of our side boosters landing, that will bring our webcast to a close today. We'd like to thank the United States Space Force for entrusting us with today's mission, and we'd like to thank all of our viewers for tuning in. As a reminder, in about 3 hours from now, our 96th and final mission of 2023 is set to lift off from our neighboring pad here in Florida.
They're going to have another launch
Be sure
in
to
Florida
tune in for
shortly.
that one. We hope you all enjoy a happy and healthy new year, and we'll see you back here for an exciting 2024.
They're going to get to like 99 launches this year. Crazy. That's it. 99 launches. Thanks everybody for sticking around and putting up with watching that. Just, I didn't want to miss it. That's the Lear fan. The MC Central is the Lear fan. Very good. See, everybody can log off now. We're up to like 20 views too. That's funny. Now we'll go down to 2. Now watch me get a strike on it anyway. Even though SpaceX, they said SpaceX allows everybody to use their stream. I was actually very surprised that SpaceX also, I didn't realize, doesn't patent anything. Nothing. SpaceX does not file patents on anything they do. They leave it to anybody, other rocket company wants to use it, go ahead. Yeah, now we're down to like 6 watching. No, I don't think we were at 20. I think there's 20 total. I think we hit 9, 10, 11. We had 11. Yeah, we're back to our IFR flight. Well, there ain't shit out here, is there? It's cool looking, though. We're gonna go to Uluru next. Hello, Mr. Brett Plays. You just missed the Falcon Heavy. We watched it. We watched it in a little side screen. I think the trick is having 2 watching each stream and you get like 4,000 subscribers in a week. Oh, I know what you're referring to. Yeah, Yeah, the Falcon Heavy, the two boosters landed and they cut off the coverage because it's a top secret payload. How are you, Mr. Brett? Hey, get absolutely no views and then you'll get 4,000 subs a week. It was cool to watch. It was kind of neat to be able to do it with you guys. That was the first time I've been able to figure that shit out. Like I said, according to the website, SpaceX allows people to use their webcast, rebroadcast their webcast. We'll find out tomorrow. There's one of those big old check marks next to it. Like, oops. Yeah. Yep. That's a Starlink launch, I think. But they wanted it at 100, but because of the delay, they're gonna miss it. It's yeah, you don't hear it, you feel it. I was writing back to the comments from devs at FSX freeware aircraft that think I can't modify their files and put them in Microsoft Fiction and make a video without restriction. Yeah, you can. It's freeware. We can make them people. Don says, it's a great Christmas and looking forward to a great 2024. One from California in 2 days. Yeah, the one from California, everything was supposed to be a week earlier, and they would have hit 100 this year because they were shooting for 100 launches this year. But the one for California misses. It comes out to 99, they're going to have this year, not 100. If they both go off on time, even with this one going off on time tonight, they're only going to be at 99. I know I can. I was schooling them. I'm not redistributing the files, but do whatever I want with my PC. Damn right. You're absolutely right. You can make a video. Yeah, but there's another one that's pushed back a day that it all screwed up. There's John Dale. Hope you do too. Awesome. Yeah, there's one that, because everything got pushed back a day, or almost 4 days, everything got pushed back. They're going to be at 99 at the end of the month. Still pretty cool getting that many in a year. The numbers are staggering, like 95% of all payload to space this year went up on SpaceX, and that's everybody in the world combined. That's Aryan Space, all the other China with their stuff. 95% of the payload to space, mass to space this year was SpaceX. Oh yeah, yeah, that'll be awesome. When they're back, especially when they get the, when it's dark below but still light up high, and you get that, whatever they call it, the jellyfish, where you can see the plume gets lit up. Surrounded by family and friends. Sorry. Family and friends and lots of laughing. Well, it should be. I couldn't be surrounded by family this year. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We'll make up for it. But yeah, TPHI, you should go to Florida. It's hard to schedule because of delays and shit. You have to be in Florida for like a week. Used to be you had to be like a month to try to get it. Or just shit luck. We went down when there was a space shuttle launch. And it was just shit luck that it was going off when we were there. But you don't hear it, you feel it. It's insane that the noise is so loud you just don't hear it. You feel it in your bones. Everything rattles and shakes. But it is worth going down to see it. I think nowadays, SpaceX flies so often, you could probably get away with having a week down there in that area and getting to see one. You know, if you know there's going to be a launch during that week, set the launch for like your second day of your vacation. Hopefully, even if it's delayed, before the week's out, they'll get it up and launched. They now charge big bucks if you want to be there where that countdown clock is. NASA does, which is silly. You can see it free from all over the place. Jesus, this whole area drains into this one area, doesn't it? Like everything drains into that one stretch. It's all pretty flat right here. Look at that. That's kind of neat. I like that. No politics, right? But now Maine is prohibiting Trump from being on the ballot. I don't think that's going to stand the challenge of the Supreme Court challenge because they're using the 14th Amendment. And as of right now, Trump has not been convicted of anything. If he's convicted, then they have every legal right to keep him off the ballot. But if he's not convicted, you're innocent until proven guilty. And they're saying you're guilty until proven innocent, and that goes against the Constitution. And I'm assuming that all that's going to get thrown out because of that very thing. Because Maine just used the finding of fact that Colorado's Supreme Court said that he was guilty, so he's guilty. That's how Maine used that to stop him. And I don't think the Supreme Court's going to let any of that stand. Exactly. They don't want truth to get in the way of their power plants. But I love when the drop field go fast, it rattles every bone in your body. And all it's hard to describe, but amazing. Yeah. All over in 5 seconds. Well, rocket launches is about 5 seconds as well. It's about 3 minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes in rocket launch before it's far enough away to hear it. But yeah, top fuel's insane. Burning the nitromethane, which is a riot because nitromethane is freaking clean burning as hell, and they all bitch about racing being, it pollutes so much. No, it doesn't. Hardly pollutes at all. And IndyCar's been burning alcohol for years. I mean, years, like 40 years, something crazy like that. They've been green for like 40 years before it was even cool to go green. Yeah, I don't think they're going to let it stand. But just the funniest thing in the whole deal is they're all saying, he's a threat to our democracy. No, keeping someone off the ballot who could beat your ass because you don't like them is a threat to our democracy. That's the actual threat to democracy, is using the courts to keep your opponent off the ballot. That's a threat to democracy. But, yeah, whatever. You know, like Biden, I think Biden has every right to run. Even though he's until he's been found mentally incompetent, he has every right to be there. I don't think he's mentally competent, but until they find him otherwise, he has every right to be there. I think it's funny, some of the states trying to keep him off the ballot are the ones who would never win anyways. Like New York, he'll never win New York. New York votes blue every year since Reagan. Reagan was the last person to win. What's going on? Not understanding what's going on. That's why they just spray it with water as it's pulling out of the. Luckily, the alcohol fire will go out in water. So that's why if you ever watched IndyCar as it pulls out of the pits, they squirt the side down water to prevent that from happening. It did happen once, yeah. A couple times they had pit crews that were on fire and you couldn't see it. That did happen more than once. But hell, I've been burned by grass fire at a racetrack. I got burned pretty bad. Car went off the track and stuffed the front wheel with dried grass and it caught fire. Coming to the pits and it caught fire. An idiot standing there right next to the fire extinguisher saying, car's on fire, with the driver bailing out. I'm working on this brother's car up ahead of him. Look back, see the fire, running back, and just reach in, grab the grass, pull it out. If it's not in there, it won't burn the car down. So I got burned doing that. I had gloves on, but it still burned pretty good up the back of my hands. And, I mean, the idiot was standing next to a fire extinguisher. I looked up at him and was like, you're a fucking idiot. What? The fire extinguisher right there. All you do is pull the pin and spray it. Put the fire out. I mean, that's why it's there. There's literally fire extinguishers all the way down pit road for people like you to pull the pin and put the fire out. Because nothing scares a driver more than fire. He doesn't care about hitting the wall. He doesn't care about banging the car up. There's a fire, he's out of there. Oh, what do we got out here? Probably some sort of mine processing. That looks like a big hole right there. Like a settling pond. I also think our election's got to do away with these electronic ballot bullshit and mail-in ballots. Go back to the ones they put in. They put in the Kennedy that was killed didn't win the election. It was all stuff, ballot boxes and stuff. And the mafia threw the election for him. He didn't win without cheating.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
That's when they put in the old style voting machines where you threw a lever and it punched the card and there was no way to cheat that at all. And as soon as they made mail-in ballots and electronic voting, there's too many ways to cheat. Go back to the old way. That's a pretty big mine. There's like nothing else around. How the hell do they even get the stuff in and out of there? There must be a rail line that comes through or something. There's a little blacktop road that goes from there to there. That's it. Is this where they use the road trains for? This is blacked out. They have their own towns. Their plane glitched and dumped all the fuel. Oh, that's nice. Be a town like right there. Redesigned a rule. 10 people are already trying to break it. Adrian knew it, yeah. he's definitely probably one of the best aerodynamicists of our lifetime. The guys like him are amazing because the guy I work with, Alan, who worked for Chevron, did race cars for Chevron back in the day. He's insane what he can do with a car. It's like, well, a car is doing this, and he takes a little piece of tape and makes a ridge just in one spot. Like folds the tape up so it makes a ridge and spoils the air right, and the car is perfect. The gate by his grumpy chicken and other grumpy plush animals in it. You know what I got today? I bought YS 1 and 2. I love playing the original YS series, and they were $4 on they were $4 on Steam sale. Original YS series. I haven't played it in years. Hell's that, the cemetery? No, that's probably the workers' housing. Must be a rail line. That's how everything comes in and out by rail. These must be waste ponds, waste treatment ponds or something. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's the rail line heading out. Colorful now. Pretty bland there for a bit. I also got the original J3 Cub that they have in here. Oh, they broke down. I love Cubs. And with the new airmail thing coming out finally soon. Figure that'll be a good one to do something airmail with. It was $4 too. Oh, they got their own airport out here. There's a whole town out here. What airport is that? YCCY. Let's see where the hell we're at. Let me do this. Cloncurry Airport in Queensland. That's the name of it. That's the name of the town. Cloncurry is the name of the town. So you can find out what the hell that Labor Highway. Labor Rough Highway. That's the highway that goes out to the mine, Labor Rough, but it's not telling me what the mine is. It's not even showing the mine on this one. I'm on Google, I'm on Microsoft. That's why. Perfect Labor Rough. Perfect name for a highway going out to a mine. That's weird. It's showing the mine on Microsoft website. Not showing the mine. That's weird. Oh well. I gotta run and do some cleaning up and cutting ham for tonight's homemade pizza. Awesome. You're entertaining. Enjoy your evening of entertainment. Like to see you on Sunday if you're able to. I'm going to be flying for 6 hours on Sunday night, but I will definitely try to catch yours. That'll be my Saturday. So I'm sure I'll pop in. Hopefully I can fly. acres. We're not super far out. A little closer than I thought we'd be. VNet, this thing got VNet, right? Let's see if that's gonna work tonight. What's my... What the hell's the airport height? It's a length. 1107 altitude. Make our altitude 1100. I gotta run with this one. Turn our VNav on. Start getting closer to. Yeah, we got a BOD. Are we already on TOD? Did I miss the TOD somehow? Probably. Oh shit! What did I do? No. Fuck. I like it, but I've lost my... I turned on the damn thing too late. We gotta get down to 6,000 feet. Not quite that fast. Yeah, I'm working on the airspeed. Working on it. I like it. There was an update today. I haven't flown it since the update, but come on. Shut up, bitchy Betty. Jesus. But it's a speed demon. I'll say that much about it. It climbs like insane. Next stop will be Uluru. Is that it? Uluru? There, you finally picked up the V-path. Thank you. I caught up to it. And voting for a new plane. So. That will be enjoyable. I'm liking this series a lot. I'm seeing shit just kind of wouldn't see otherwise. 8,400 foot long. I had 1,107 in mine, but that's right. I'm already set on 16. I'm not sure what the rest is on. The thing told me to set for 16 tonight, so I did. I didn't even look. I just looked at I just looked at the airport. I didn't even check which one's active. Doesn't matter. 100% what? Oh, enjoying this one. Let's see how much we can rack out of the train one. Just be good. It's a long runway, 8,000 foot runway. Yeah, I do like this series. I like having to learn new planes. Hey, look, you guys put me in planes I don't want, and it's funny. And funny, I like having to learn them. because it's planes that I would buy and just let set or not use. This way I'm forced to use them. Well, not forced, but it takes me out of my comfort zone. Yeah, those that always show the live weather at us, or do it show whatever weather setting you're using for the IFR method? It's supposed to show whatever setting you're using. Using live weather, it'll have that. If you had a hurricane, it'll have that. If you have blustery day, whatever your weather settings are. It's supposed to pick up the weather settings of the airport. Whatever you have set on the sim is supposed to pick up. See how we're doing. And we're good. Still. Yeah, they only added that not too super long ago. They don't have the charts to do it. They were going to do charts, but apparently they haven't. Gives you your GPS, elevation lengths, your comms, and your weather and shit, all the other mess. It's handy. Telling me I should be at 107 knots? Not yet. Dear Lord. I haven't turned on final yet. TPH has lights way up. Look over there. Blink, blink. This is the 500M, Piper 500M. No, it's not Piper, but it's 500M, whatever it's called, because Piper won't let them use the name. Which is funny because there's a couple of Pipers in there that are using their names, but they wouldn't let them for the 500. Licensing's a weird thing, these planes. Like you're about as safe as you can get. Yours are old enough so that nobody's going to claim the IP of the aircraft. Been out of production so long, nobody's been playing the IP. And you're good on military planes in the US because technically the IP belongs to the people. So as long as you're a citizen, you should be able to use it without too much hassle. You just can't use company names. And like they could literally come in and shut down anybody that copied a plane. Like they could come in and shut this down if they wanted to because their intellectual property is the plane. They own the design. I mean, the company would be stupid to do that, just to be honest. A lot of people like having different planes in the sim. The company no longer exists anymore. It's all parts for the... Yeah, that's what I mean. You wouldn't have to worry about anything with IT because the companies are gone. Like military, you're fairly safe. Like I said, because most military designs are owned by the people. As long as you're not putting out something classified in the aircraft, you're good. We're shooting for an altitude 65. Is it going to stop? Yeah. Or weapons, yeah. Well, they're blowing a gas. They blew a gasket over the Tomcat weapons getting into the damn sim for the Xbox. Now I guess they're not real happy with Demos and the others for Demos and Got Friends and stuff for making aftermarket weapons upgrades. They're not happy about it. They can't stop it yet, anyways. I mean, they went woke and they went anti-gun. I mean, it's so stupid. Your flight sim. Half the planes flying have either military background or were military planes and are military planes. And military's been a driving force of aviation since shortly after the Wright brothers flew. Let's start slowing down. First time flaps out. No glide slope. Oh, I'm not even near glide slope. Jesus. I forget. That doesn't. One of these zooms the. None of these. Where's my... It's my heading bug. Oh, they zoom the damn... screen, huh? Not down here, is it? Oh, that one doesn't work. Oh, fuck. On TVM, it's down here. I didn't see the range knob. That's nav receiver, that's heading, that's audio level, comms, pressure. Oh, there's range. Alright, I see it. I missed it. There it is. My fault. I missed it. I saw it. Problem is they are dead set against it and the community wants it. Makes no sense really until they give an explanation that makes sense. Their explanation is really simple. Dead simple. They're woke bunch of programmers because they're that age group and techie group that are so anti-gun and so woke that they're worried about pronouns and they don't want guns in the sim. Can't have guns in the sim. Guns are bad. That's all it is. That's their rationale. You gotta realize what you're dealing with. You're dealing with something that's headed by one of the top environmental wingnuts and woke people, Bill Gates. There's a massive pedophile. Oh look, I'm coming in for a landing. Stinky wants help. You know, he went to Pedophile Island with Jeffrey Epstein a dozen times. You know, come on. This is what it is. That's who's in charge. So simply put, we're never going to get guns as long as Microsoft owns it. I probably lose a dozen subscribers every time I say that shit. But oh well, it's the truth. Smokestack. Hey, you got some lakes out here in the middle of the... And it's not really deserted. The Outback's kind of scrub. Kind of a little part desert, part what? I don't know if that's deluxe or regular. There's Torn Jupiter. Haven't seen him in a while. You don't pull up, you're going to smack right into the ground. There's the dam. There's a dam there somewhere. On Jupiter's Eddie, right? Eddie, yeah. Haven't seen him in a bit. Oh, there's people flying over there. I don't know if it's deluxe or premium or whatever it is. I'm not sure. Yeah, they replaced it. They replaced it with a completely new plane. I really don't think they should have used the designation SR though. Seems like they're really piggybacking off the military's SR-7 going SR-72. This is proper. We're going to call it the SR-7 or the SR-22. But what the hell? It's marketing. What are we doing on altitude? Head for 27. We'll be able to start. It's cool as hell when it does this, but you want to be on autopilot. See if we can find a glide slope anywhere. No. Oh, we're on our nav, so we should be alright. Maybe. It's a weird approach. I would have thought it would have come over here to line up better. But whatever. Full flaps. Nope, there's 107. Watch it. No, no, 107. Okay. No, no, down a little. About, nope. It's freaking gusty up here. Freaking typical turbo prod. Turbo lag. I don't think we're going to get an approach. Oh, it's already on. Oh, okay. We're not going to get a glide slope because we're on RNAV. This doesn't have an ILS. Probably won't get it. Power lines. Big old smokestacks over there. Alright. Autopilot, you're going off. We're going to try to do this the old-fashioned way. The wrong way. Me, the bad way. Trying to be at 107. Come on, we got this. Let's overdo the engine. Oh, we got 2 and 2. Oh no, yeah, we were doing good. We're doing good on our lights, but we're going long. It's alright. Turboprop takes so long to spool up and back. Ah, nose up. Oh, that was a little too much nose up. What the hell? Twitchy, twitchy, twitchy. Ugh. That was a terrible landing. You're welcome. I couldn't have good landings all the time. That would just be wrong. Got some laughs again. Mr. Sean Dale, Mr. Torn Jupiter, Mr. TPHI, Mr. TPHI. Grumpy old bastard Icarus was around here somewhere. What else do we have? We had Icarus, we had Reaper. I don't see the one, but... Oh, there's a regular flight coming out of here. But Grumpy old bastard squadron, thank you all for flying along. I'll thank everybody for hanging out in chat, watching the space launch. That was kind of cool. Hopefully we don't get a strike for it if we do. Oh, fucking well. But I was told we could use it. I know it. I don't get it. I haven't loaded a lot of them. That's part of it. But thanks everybody for hanging out in chat and flying along. Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night for a bush flight. We're going to take a big old slow... What the hell's the name of that plane? I forgot. That's right, we're going to be having that big old slow plane and then nothing till Sunday night's marathon. Thanks everybody. Even though I had a stall and we had, I'm sure I have 100% certain the pillows are all over the fucking place. Yeah, we didn't save the pillows tonight. So, take care everybody. Thanks for flying along. I was flying during the day. Oh, I'll be around. Message me. We'll work something out. Have a great time, everybody. We will see you all in the next one, hopefully. And like I said, the rocket was kind of a cool thing to do. Maybe if there's any more going off and maybe during the stream, we'll try it again sometime. But thanks, everybody. I'm out of here. Have a good night. Maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing. One of these days, I'll actually figure it out, but probably not.